Hi guys, this is going to be a really hard video for me to do for two reasons. One, I don't like negativity. I don't like being negative about anything, really, particularly on my channel. And two, I am the biggest Star Wars fan ever, and so I went to see The Last Jedi. And yeah, this is it's been out for a while. I'm only doing this video because my friends have said to me, you really need to do this, because you need to get it off your chest, or whatever it is. So, I hate this film. And I never thought I'd say this about a Star Wars film, but it actually physically makes me angry. I was 5 when the first Star Wars came out. I remember going to see it. It's one of the first films I remember ever seeing. I had it on video. I watched all of them. It was my Saturday afternoon film. Any chance I got, I had all the toys. I still have all the toys. I have met most of the cast at different times. I play the games. I watch the films. I own them on video. Let's see, I own them on video, DVD, Blu-ray, you name it, I've got it on it. Sitting from here now, I can see shed loads of Star Wars stuff. Big shelf full on there. I went to see this film really, really looking forward to it. I stayed away from all the stuff on the internet and things like that. I wanted to go see this without knowing. Force Awakens was spoiled for me because I caught a thing saying about, sorry, spoilers, Han dying. So that was spoiled for me. So with this one, I stayed away from everything. And I was really proud of myself for doing it. And okay, I came out. The film finished. And I just sat there. And my girlfriend turned to me and she looked at me and she went, "Well," and I just shrugged. I was like, And I probably spent the rest of the day. Maybe I went to sit on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe till Wednesday. And she was like, "Dude, you're allowed to dislike the film." And I don't like to dislike anything. I can find good in any film, even bad films. I've watched some real crap. And this is the first film that has actually angered me. I watched Alien Covenant and I disliked it, but I've watched it again since. This, I cannot... I went to see the other Star Wars films. Even Phantom Menace I went to see twice. I've been to see them ad nauseum. Every time they've been on the cinema, I've been to see them. I went to see Force Awakens a couple of times. I went to see Rogue One a couple of times. I bought them the day they came out on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. I like them. I love them. I will be honest, I cried. I'll admit it. I cried at the end of Force Awakens. It moved me. We lost Han, who was my hero. You know, a lot of people are Skywalker fans, but I was a Han fan. And it worked. And it's set up, and this is the problem. That film set up a story. It dropped things in there, and we didn't need to know answers to all of them, because us as fans, we make up our own stories to these things. And I sat there and I'm ready for this. I was so excited, and it just disgusted me. I actually haven't watched... I didn't watch Force Awakens until not last Friday, the Friday before. I watched it. And it actually made me angry. He's not only destroyed his own film and made a terrible film, he's also destroyed the prequel, the one before it. And it's insane how bad he's made this film. My problems with it? One major problem is, as Scotty would say, you can't change the laws of physics. Physics means that if in space you push something or throw something, if you throw something, it will go forever. That's how satellites work. Satellites don't have no power. They just get into a thing, and their own force, once they're pushed, keeps them going, right? And that's how it works. The craft that went to the moon, they had little fuel supplies, but it was one. They got into an orbit and then had one big power surge and poof, fired them off into space. So it's called physics. It's called inertia. So the rebel ship, whatever you want to call it, is going to travel forever. One poof, and it's going to travel forever. And so will the New Order ship. So really, the whole plot doesn't mean anything. Because it's physics. I know it's science fiction, but the word science is still in there. Lots of other science fiction films take liberties with physics, but not to this extent. Not to the extent that the major plot point of the story doesn't work. Also, then you've got the woman in charge, who I can't even remember her name because I'm that disinterested, doesn't tell Poe what she's going to do, so he sends them off on some stupid mission, which is a crap plot story anyway. Sends them off on this stupid mission, which then causes more trouble when they get back with weird guy who shops them in, so everybody dies because of it. So she was stupid. She was arrogant. And so yeah, first thing, science and physics, it doesn't work in film. Second thing, respect. There is no respect for what has gone before. It's alright saying, oh, we didn't want them to just remake Return of the Jedi because the first one was a little bit like New Hope. Yeah, but it's Star Wars. Return of the Jedi was like, in its own way, A New Hope because it had a Death Star in it. You could say then that Rogue One was like A New Hope because it had a Death Star in it. It's a plot point. This had Starkiller Base. I watched Force Awakens the other day, and like I say, it made me angry because he's just ruined everything that was set up in that. Who's Rey? Oh, he's just, you know what I mean? It's just mumbled away, and it's just like somebody that just... And every picture I see of... I'm not even going to say his name, he doesn't deserve it. Every time I see a picture of him, he looks like such a muppet. He's got such a look of superiority on his face all the time, and I just want to slap it. Sorry. The force is strong. I don't know, guys. Am I the only one? Right, my friend Jordan. Hi, Jordan. He went to see this film and he was shocked that I didn't like it. He was shocked that I said I hated it. I hate it. And he's been to see it 2 or 3 more times. He's been to see it a few more times. And he actually admitted the other day that I was right. In a way. He said, you know, when we were talking about it at first, he was like, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But as he's watched it, he's gone, actually, no. And it's... Everybody's allowed an opinion. If you love the film, then good for you. But if you love the film, please explain to me why it's a good film at the bottom. Because this is not coming from somebody that wants to hate a Star Wars film. This is coming from somebody that has watched films his entire life. And has watched Star Wars and its thing progress through history. I actually would rather watch Phantom Menace than this. I actually watched Phantom Menace the other day, and I actually enjoy this. This is better than the new one. Like I say, watching it just made me angry. Rogue One was supposed to be a bit duff, so they did major reshoots on it. if they did major reshoots on that, did somebody sit there and watch this and go, that's fine? We had the problem with the prequels because George didn't listen to anybody. There was nobody there to say to him, you don't want to do that, George, right? Mark Hamill said to him, your problem is nobody says no to you. And he did what he did, and he screwed up. And he tried to change it. He did listen. Jar Jar Binks got pushed out. Kathleen Kennedy, people in charge at Disney, do something, because you're going to lose your biggest franchise here. You're building Star Wars Land. You're spending a lot of money on it. And you've alienated a lot of fans. I go into shops and I see the merchandise just sitting there for this film. Yeah. I know in America, in some stores, it's been sold off. I actually put some of it down to why Toys R Us is closed. Because they will have invested heavily in your merchandise to try and save their store, and it's not sold. I know the last time I went into a Toys R Us over here, just after the film had come out, and they had huge displays of this stuff, and none of it was selling. Like I say, I don't know how to say with it, but I hate this film. This is my review, and I hate dissing things, and I really hate being mean about Star Wars because it is something that I truly love. But I have to be honest, and I hate this film. It shows no respect for what has gone before, and that is my main thing. It just takes the previous films and just treats them like crap. It's just no respect. It throws everything out of the window that's been set up, not only in Force Awakens, but in the previous films. It makes a very beloved character into a dick. Sorry, but Luke is not that kind of person. That is my main, issue with it. It seems like they make every bloke in it a sulky teenager. I actually feel that this film is kind of sexist. I've never thought of it until now. But when you watch it, every bloke in it is a bit of a muppet. A bit, yeah. Oh, holy crap, I don't notice that. There you go. So this is, maybe it's a sexy film. Maybe this, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But all the blokes in this film are none of them are heroes. There's no heroes in this film. And that's the problem I have. There's no heroes. No more heroes anymore. So what do I give this score? A+ to F-. It gets an F-. I never thought I'd give Star Wars, something I've loved my entire life, an F-. That is one of the jokes I've said in the past. I love you more than Star Wars. Yeah, that's it. I can't go any further because I'm just angry. So please, I apologise for this video now. If you like the film, then you like it. And please explain to me why. Please explain to me why it's a good film. But I am physically, I'm disappointed. So I hope I don't lose subscribers for this. If you watch this and you agree with me, please subscribe. Leave likes and dislikes to whichever one you feel, whether you like it or dislike it. Comments would be great, like I said. Let me know why I'm wrong, if I'm wrong. If I'm right, let me know. I want your opinions, guys. I want YouTube. I hope more people than my subscribers see this. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for suffering through this long. Yeah. So, have a great day, a great night, and may the Force be with you.